Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, which is Unpicking with Mishak Mate. So yesterday I was super happy, after going through what is a response to the DA's proposal to the EFF of having a motion of no confidence against Panyaza Sofi. Not that I'm a big fan of Panyaza Sofi, but I believe there are some of the things that he's doing right, even though there are some of the things that I believe he's doing wrong. But that response from the EFF, I know. So they literally told the DA to Voetsek. So the DA was proposing to say that we need to remove Panyaza Sofi because of few factors, which one of them included the introduction of Amapanya, which are now or is subject to disbandment by Lesotho. And because you remember, even the NPA issued a statement saying that they are not, they are not within a legal framework in South Africa. Even General Mkhwanazi was one of the people who criticized the introduction of Amapanya. Now, even Bekitele on the ad hoc committee was also saying that yes, he understand what Panyaza was trying to do, but Amapanya were not introduced well. I think there were some of the things that Panyaza Lesotho should have done, if indeed they wanted to end crime. But it seemed like Panyaza Lesotho was kind of campaigning for the ANC by introducing Amapanya, even in the manner in which those people were recruited, because political parties were criticizing the manner in which that whole process was done. So the DA was highlighting such factors to say, EFF, we know that we cannot win in terms of vote of no confidence if we go alone. So we need to also recruit you guys because we know you have numbers. So if you come to help, we can easily remove Panyaza Lesotho. But the DA, the EFF was like, no, hold your horses. You remember very well that you once painted us as the ace, like enemy number one. And imagine EFF, it's not like the ANC. ANC at a time when DA said that it was in power. So how come now you label like EFF as number one enemy, whilst the biggest enemy for poor people in South Africa is the ANC? Is the ANC that continues to loot our funds? But now you label EFF as enemy number one. And then again, so the EFF also reminded the DA that the likes of your Helen Zille were saying that if ever EFF and MK were to form part of government with the ANC, it will be a doomsday coalition. And then again, even when Cyril Ramaphosa went to the USA to talk to Trump, you remember that Steenhuisen was part of that delegation to the USA. So he said himself that they prevented EFF from forming part of government because EFF, they used another word there, I don't remember very well, but so imagine, so now that it suits them, they want to work with the EFF. I think it is the very same problem that I have with the DA, that when it suits them, they want to work with you. Because look now, even if they didn't fire Emen Mashaba, but they made Emen Mashaba to leave the DA. So now they always have a problem when Emen Mashaba doesn't want to vote with the DA, but they mistreated Emen Mashaba into leaving the DA. But now they want to force Mashaba. They want to treat Mashaba as if Mashaba is still part of the DA. So I don't understand that notion about the DA. They feel like they have the power to to force people to work with them. So now they've labeled the EFF as enemy number one. Why now they want to work with the EFF only when it suits them? But they said like countless of times that EFF is enemy number one. So why do you want to work with your enemy? We know that in politics they say people cannot be enemies forever, or there are no enemies forever, or even friendships like we've seen with the likes of Floyd Shivambu and Julius Malema, who people thought like they wouldn't separate even like when things go south, but now we see that even Floyd Shivambu has formed this political party. So, but if I call you my enemy number one, it means I will never want to work with you unless I say EFF is one of our enemies. Maybe that's better. But if you say enemy number one, why do you now want to work with your enemy number one? So I believe the DA has lost the plot, you know. So I'm glad that the EFF has refused to work with the DA. Not that I support Panazali Sophie, but I support the decision by the EFF to say, you know what, if we're a political party, please respect us. You know, sometimes even if you don't like someone, there is no need for you to talk about them badly or to say, I don't like this person, this and that. Just keep quiet because you don't know. Maybe tomorrow you're going to need that person. So now it's a problem because they can't successfully have that vote of no confidence if they don't have the support of the EFF. So you see, it's a problem. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you. So before you say I'm making this up, here's the letter that I'm talking about of the EFF to the DA. So as you can see that they address it to Solim Simang, and then they say that your letter relating to the motion of no confidence against Gauteng Premier. Dear Mr. Msimang, we acknowledge receipt of your letter dated 23 October 2025 inviting the economic freedom fighters EFF to engage on the proposed motion of no confidence in the Premier of Gauteng, Mr. Panazali Sophie. And then I will just jump and then go to 3. And then they say the following public remarks illustrate the DA's consistent posture towards the EFF. 3.1. And then now they highlight as for the dates of the DA insulting the EFF. And then they say 3.1, on 2 April 2023, the DA's leader publicly declared the EFF as enemy number one of the DA. 3.2, on the 30th of July 2023, he referred to the EFF and its leadership as dangerous demagogos. And then 3.3, on 5 April 2024, he warned of a doomsday coalition if the EFF came into government. 3.4, on May 2024, Ms. Helen Zille stated publicly that an ANC-EFF coalition will spook investors and take the economy. 3.5, on the 22 May 2025, during the visit to the United States, the DA leader stated that the DA has joined hands with the ANC to keep EFF out of power. So, you know, so once you say that to a political party, it means you don't see yourself working with that political party. So you must be consistent. If you claim to say that EFF is enemy number one, it means you will never seek or you will never want any help from the EFF. So I think the EFF was right to reject that invitation, you know, of the DA to form a vote of no confidence against Panazali Sophie. Thank you.